But Pat has brought a buddy of his in for the next segment. Tell me a little bit about Mark Tate.
Premier Sunroom Solutions.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to be talking to us about none other than
Sunrooms.
Perfect.
Premier Sunroom Solutions. Where are you guys?
We're at 211 Scottsville Road, right next to Campy's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, great place.
Great place.
Yeah.
Gotta go for a steak bomber sandwich. Delicious.
It's still a little early today, but that'd be
sounds
nice.
good.
That'd be a nice lunch today. And how long have you been in the sunroom biz? And maybe more importantly, how has it changed over the years?
Well, people are looking for more outdoor living space. They're going to stay in their house rather than move, and kind of goes back to what our news forecaster just said about the housing market. Mm-hmm. So people want to fix up their house, create an outdoor living space where they can enjoy the outdoors but be indoors without bugs, without rain, without snow, and kind of laugh at all those elements.
And you're doing the show at the convention center today and tomorrow?
Yeah, Riverside Convention Center.
Okay.
We're right next to Pella Windows. You can come on down. We have a full-size sunroom on display. We have people there to talk to you. There's lots of pictures. You can sit in the sunroom and relax and pretend it's in your backyard.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
How many different kinds of sunrooms are there? I've got a buddy of mine in Boston who has a 3-season sunroom. Mm-hmm. And you can get all sorts of different variations, right?
Yeah, you can get there's a lot of different ways to do a sunroom, but the thing that we do is we have a very unique product. It's a sunroom that really brings the outdoors indoors. It's a vertical 4-track system where when you open the window system, you virtually have 75% ventilation. So when you're sitting in that room, you virtually feel like you're sitting in your backyard.
Now I like that idea.
I do too.
Because that, as much as I like the idea of a sunroom, I want to feel like I'm outside.
Exactly. That's the problem with every other sunroom on the market. They usually use sliding windows or sliding glass doors, and you sit in the sunroom and you go, "Well, where did my outdoor feeling go?"
Right. Because it's every sense is brought into the and you think about in the summertime when it's really hot, you're cooped up in the house with central air. Every once in a while, you just gotta open the windows.
My wife won't even really turn the air conditioning on. She slaps me if I do that. So she wants to feel like she's outdoors. So she'll open every window in the house and go out in the sunroom, and that's where she'll spend all her time.
Perfect. I like it.
Do you have a sunroom, Pat?
I do not. I really wish I did.
Well, we're going to fix you up on that situation.
That's where Mark's. That's why Mark's here.
So you're going to get a new shower.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And a sunroom.
Yes, and maybe get the windows cleaned.
That would be awesome.
And we have one other better thing too.
Yeah.
If you come to the show, we're going to give you a certificate for saving up to $2,500 off on installation. So basically, the installation is pretty much free.
That's awesome.
And it's a factory-sponsored promotion. So and it's limited to a certain number of sunrooms. So if you're interested in a sunroom, come on down and take a look at it and take advantage of that opportunity.
How long does it take to install one of these? And when you think of a seasonal business, I'm sure this great winter this past year made it easy for you to get jobs done. But if I call you now, how long does it take to get the job done?
Well, if you ordered a sunroom today, you'd virtually have that sunroom in about 5 weeks.
Oh.
And it only takes about a week to construct.
Not
and
bad.
it's in and out without disrupting your life.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
What's involved? Heavy equipment?
No.
Digging?
We all hand dig everything and
Okay.
carry everything to the backyard, so your yard's not going to get disrupted and destroyed.
What's the craziest sunroom request you've had? Do you have anything really off the charts that you could think of?
I don't think we can talk about that.
Come on, you gotta. Just don't use the bad words.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about that vertical 4-track window system I'm talking about is there's a tint on the window where you can actually see out, but people can't see in.
Oh,
so
that's got to be a big seller for people, who want to.
Yeah, voyeurs.
Private.
Yeah,
it is. Well, I mean, you think
I
about
wasn't
it.
thinking of voyeurism. I was thinking of privacy.
Well, that's where his mind goes immediately.
Of course it does.
But we do a lot of these rooms for people that have hot tubs.
I was just thinking that. That was the first thing I thought of. Like,
who really wants to wear clothes when you're going to go into a hot tub?
Right.
So if you had this vertical 4-track system with the tint on the windows, you can be pretty much naked and go jump in your hot tub and not have anybody worrying about seeing you.
Total privacy that way. They can't see in at all. It looks like a black window.
Steve's thinking about it.
Yeah. Your mind's going there, I can tell.
Yeah, because my neighbor sees us.
Yeah, and I don't know if he wants to do that all the time.
Well, you have the spotlight shining in too, which kind of destroys it.
Right.
I thought the hedges they couldn't see through, but one of my other neighbors said, "No, she could see you."
He also has a bullhorn. He goes outside and
Yeah,
get in the hot tub.
No doubt.
Right now.
Premier Sunroom Solutions, 410-410-6260 is a phone number.
Exactly.
410-6260. Mark will put a link on our Property Source Radio website for your website, which is?
PremierSunroomSolutions.com.
Excellent. And this sounds like a great idea. It upgrades the value of the home, of course.
Absolutely.
Does it pay? Can you judge how much of a percentage it adds to the value of the house?
Well, the story is pretty much in what it will do when you go to sell your house.
Yeah.
A lady, we stopped and saw us at a show, and she looked at a piece of property, and she liked the property, but she wasn't really convinced she wanted to buy it. She went in the back. We had built the sunroom, and she goes, "Oh my God, I fell in love with the sunroom. I bought the house on the spot."
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
That made the sale. That's
I
awesome.
made the sale. Yeah.
I could see where it could in some instances because they really are comforting. If you can go out on a sunny day in March, for example, and it's 32 out and it still feels warm.
It almost eliminates the need for a den or maybe even a living room.
Yeah. I mean, you spend most of the time in your sunroom. You really do.
Well, if you had one.
If you have one.
Yeah, exactly.
Which we can help you with that situation.
sure.
So.
Or you should say when you get one.
When I get one.
Oh, I like her attitude.
410-6260. That's the phone number of Premier Sunroom Solutions over on the west side. Anything else of note that you want to talk about?
No, it's the sun is shining. It's time to put a sunroom on your house before it's too late, and you'll be sorry if you didn't.
They don't get too hot, do they?
No, not with the tint on the windows.
Yeah.
You get privacy and protection from the sun.
And can you have like air conditioning, heat, and stuff go out there? Is essentially
You can have whatever you want.
So it's essentially like a 4-season room. You can have
Mm-hmm.
you can be out there all the time and be warm when you want to be warm and cold when you want to be cold.
I love it.
You got it.
I
She's
love
got the
it. Do
idea.
you have pictures on your website of like
of
different
course.
stuff that you've done?
Absolutely.
You should go to propertysourceradio.com and check that out. I know that's what I'm going to do.
Mark, thanks for joining us.
It was Ben, my pleasure.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
For the most part. That's what everybody says. No, I'm just kidding.